Hey guys, this is the new Platow pack from Trophyline, and I want to give you the lowdown on the ins and outs of it, why it's my new favorite hunting pack, and why you might want to consider buying it. So right away, when I kind of saw the pictures online, I was a little skeptical about the quality of the pack, and some of these straps looked very low quality, but the first thing I noticed when I took this out was how high quality everything is on this pack. The stitching is amazing. The fabric, all the fabric is super soft. And what you would expect when you would open up the inside of packs is you'd have more of a noisy fabric on the inside. This stuff, it's quiet and soft to the touch. Every single inside of every pocket is just very soft and just dead quiet. The main reason that I bought this was because the style of backpack that it is. It's a fanny pack, and it has a spot up here for you to clip your platform. So there's a couple clips up here, and at first I was thinking, hey, I run the Predator platform, so I'll just clip it right up top. What I was running into was I stack a lot of stuff up here. I put my camera arm, my muddy stick, my GoPro. I put a lot of stuff on the top of this pack, and then if you have your platform up here hanging down, the metal can clink on other things that you're putting on the backpack. On top of that, if you don't have the bottom end of your platform somehow cinched down to your strap, if you bend over, that platform is going to come and flip and hit you in the head. I actually had that happen to me a couple times. So I ended up picking up the pack from Tethered that fits the platform that I'm running, and I just took the straps that they gave me and I used that to attach the pack on. It's got some little straps on the bottom that I was able to secure the bottom end of the pack. That way it doesn't flip on me when I bend over and when I'm getting under limbs and stuff like that. I was turned on to this style of pack years ago when I had my first fanny pack style backpack, and it was my favorite pack ever because it puts all the weight here around your waist and it takes it off your shoulders. And I could find that I could load up this with tons of weight and I could hike for a lot longer and my shoulders wouldn't get fatigued, and it was just much more comfortable than the traditional style of backpack. I saw how Zach Fehrenbaugh from Hunting Public ran his fanny pack style pack with having the Tethered Predator platform pack up on top, and I was like, hey, that's a really good idea to kind of help distribute that weight even more. So that's why I started looking for this type of pack. Now before we dive into all the stuff on the inside of the pack, which there's a lot, first right off the bat, there's a couple of straps on the top and there's a couple of straps on the bottom. So the ones on the top, I use these for putting real big stuff on there, my climbing sticks, my camera arm. I strap all that on the top, and then on the bottom I use that pretty much for putting extra clothing. If I got a heavyweight jacket or something, then I'll roll that up and put it here on the bottom. And I'll have to tell you, these straps are heavy, heavy, heavy duty. The ones on the bottom are actually even wider and more heavy duty than the ones on the top. So these, I would say, are meant for carrying more weight than the ones on the top. But either way, I have zero worries about any of this breaking, about any stitching coming loose. Super high quality. So if we undo these, we start to get into the pockets. Now right away, before we unzip anything, we have two cup holders. We have one on this side, which is just a standalone cup holder. We have one on this side, which is a cup holder, but it also has a zipper pocket in front of it. So two cup holders, that's almost unheard of with these style of packs. Now in the very front, we have almost a button style pocket, and it's actually magnetized. So once you get it loaded up, you just kind of flip the lid over and it kind of magnetizes together, so you don't have to snap anything or press real hard down. But that's just for stuff that's easy to get to. I usually put like flashlights, things that you're going to be getting out of your pack a lot right here in the front. This first zipper pocket is fairly large. You can see I got a battery in here still. But I use this to put all my camera batteries and everything else that I need to get to. It's very sizable. This whole pack has got tons and tons of storage. The second zippered pocket, this actually has sub-compartments on the inside. So we have a divider here, and we've got the first compartment, and then we have your second compartment. And I have these little gussets right here that keep the pocket from kind of falling all the way. If you unzip this while it's hanging up in your tree stand, you don't want everything that's inside to fall out onto the ground from the tree. This is a really nice design. And on the inside of here, we got two separate mesh pockets. These are nice, and I usually keep small things in here. I've got some reflector tacks, extra milkweed. I keep that in there. And then last but not least, we have the main zipper compartment. And in here, it's pretty basic. It's very spacious, super spacious. We have a couple of little tie downs here. We have a little pouch section in the back for putting a hydration bladder. And then we've got a little spot on the top for the hydration bladder hose to kind of come out if you're gonna run that. But just tons and tons of room inside this. I packed this to the hilt. I've put more items in a backpack than I ever have inside this backpack. It's way more storage than you think. The front, it's got the chest strap. Everything's adjustable. All these straps are adjustable. It's even got MOLLE loops here on the front. So on this side, I have a little pouch from Double Steps that holds my gear hoist. And on this side, I'm actually gonna put another little MOLLE pack on here to store even more stuff. So having MOLLE loops on the sides of your pack is really nice. And then I must say that the overall construction of the waistband is incredible. Like, this isn't flimsy. There's substance to this. It kind of reminds me of like a pack that you'd use to pack out game. I've got like a frame pack that I use, and it has a kind of a similar design to it. It's really heavy duty. I mean, it supports the weight of everything that you put in it very well. Now on the back, there is this buckle right here, and there's another strap that kind of connects up to where your shoulders are and comes down and connects to this buckle, and that's to kind of pull this pack up. Now I found when I have that connected, it just puts more weight on my shoulders, and this pack, the structure of it is plenty good enough to hold the weight, but I'd rather have the weight distributed around mostly my waist, not my shoulders. So I just undid that, and I don't really use it. So over here, I kind of put a pouch, connected it up to that MOLLE loop, and I keep electronics in here. So I've got like my phone, my charging pack, stuff like that. Over here's my gear hoist. And then I've obviously got my Predator platform, his straps in here. On the top, I've just got my camera arm and my climbing stick. I'll take those off for a second. I bet not been using this little button pocket because I'm scared of stuff falling out, side note. So, yeah. This pocket, this first pocket, is more electronics, flashlights, batteries. And then I keep all of my hunting accessories in here, knives, game calls. I kind of already showed you guys this. I did change it up though. This side pocket now holds shotgun mics. Fits them really well. I've got 2 shotgun mics right here. It's a great spot for that. And then narrowed down what I keep in my main compartment. Now I just have my camera that stays in the hand muff, a thermocell, and my base. That's all I got. I'm super stoked to use this pack this year. It's going to be a big change from the one I used last year, which was kind of like a Walmart backpack that I modded up to hold my platform and all this, but it really wore on my shoulders. And this pack, I've already done some testing, and it puts all that weight back on my waist. It reminds me of my backpack from years ago that I used to run with. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. Give me the thumbs up for all the YouTube algorithms, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you guys in the next one.